What's up guys, Teen here, back today with another video, and today I just wanted to give you my thoughts on something that happened the other day and just give you my collection of thoughts and reactions to this and see if it can help you think through some of the events of your life as well. There's been times where I've been bitter or snarky, kind of jumping to my initial anger response at a situation. Oftentimes anger is the most instinctual response that we can have, and it's a very fast acting initial reflexive response. But oftentimes, if you can just wait for a few seconds, this initial desire to act upon your anger can quickly pass. This event that I'm going to describe is meant to help you. The other day, somebody left a snarky comment on one of my videos, and essentially I just responded, "Thank you for your feedback," because I was in a hurry. I had some other stuff to do. I could have had an argument with them. I could have responded in some type of logical counter argument type of measure, but all I said was just "thank you for your response," and I went on with my day. I thought about what they said a bit, and I was actually going to go back and respond to the comment or update my response to put a bit more detail and show them that I actually thought about it. But by the time I returned back, they had actually deleted their comment, which is interesting. This person probably gave their instinctual reaction, but then they felt a sense of guilt associated with their angry or snarky kind of sarcastic outburst. And I actually thought the complaint was legitimate. I just literally didn't have enough time to answer, so I just put "thanks for the feedback" and I left. And I was literally going to go back and edit my response or respond to them and say, "Hey, you know, that was actually a legitimate problem with the video, and I'd like to go back and make a new version of the video or change something about it to make it better," because I thought it was a legitimate piece of advice or feedback. Maybe this person thought that I was being sarcastic when I said "thank you for the feedback" when it was obviously a complaint. But I appreciate complaints. Complaints can be beneficial, especially when that complaint gives you an actionable piece of advice that you also agree would make a beneficial impact if you were to make that change. Complaints that are not associated with actionable advice generally go into another bucket, which is closer to just an insult, but not really something that you can use to make a positive change. So I don't value those as highly, but I thought this was a legitimate complaint. This video is just a PSA to think and take a deep breath before giving in to your initial anger response. There can be a lot of things in your day-to-day life that can provoke an anger response. Sometimes people intentionally try to troll you, and they intentionally try to draw outbursts out of you just to make you look bad or just to make you feel bad. A lot of people out there live very unhappy lives. They're very unfulfilled, and they just want other people to be able to empathize with them. So they basically want to make other people feel as bad as they do. Don't let these people drag you down, right? So take a deep breath before you give in to your initial anger response. Your desire to have an angry outburst can often be very fleeting, so just think about it for a sec. You don't always need to correct somebody, even if they're clearly wrong. You don't always have to win every argument, and you don't have to change everybody's mind. If you make a living off changing people's minds, maybe that's different, but just remember that the delivery is important, and the delivery will affect what theoretical bucket your information falls into. If you present a delivery of your argument that feels like it presents the person with actionable advice, they're more likely to take it seriously and consider your complaint and realize this is actually helpful and I can change my life or my own interactions with the world in a beneficial manner. Versus if it's just an insult and you're just a troll or taking digs at people, then maybe it's not actionable advice and maybe you're literally just out there to create issues, right? You're not actually helping anybody except maybe yourself. Maybe you just want some empathy. You want to make some people feel bad so they can feel like you. But either way, take a breath, deliver your words tactfully, and you'll be more likely to get the end result that you want. This was just a quick reminder here. If it helped you, share it and comment your ideas for future videos down in the comment section below. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you, and I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate the full video viewers the most. You contribute the most towards my view hours and helping the channel get monetized. The overall accumulation of minutes and hours really does add up. So if you're watching through these full videos, just remember that you're helping me a lot more than the people who just watch for 1 minute and turn it off. But even those people, you're helping a little bit too. If you didn't know, YouTube does track the amount of minutes and seconds each video is watched for. So even if you're checked out at this point, if you can leave it playing in the background, it does help. And before you leave, I have one favor to ask of you. Next time you see a friend, tell them not to let anybody stop their gains.